YouTube, what is up? It's your boy, Mac Bless Blades. Now, I'm here with another video over some... Sorry about that. Now, trying to be professional. I'm here with another video and we're going to talk about how to stay in the loop. The loop. Yeah, the loop. Now, this is very critical when you're trying to be an established barber or trying to get your name out. See, me, I'm a person that likes to stay in the loop. I had a barber mentor, I guess you will. I kind of like went to his shop, talked to him, tried to get some information from him, and just learn and absorb all of his, knowledge and everything of the game in barbering. And I was trying to get into the shop, and I didn't care if I was trying to like get mentored, get apprentice. I don't care what I was trying to do. I just wanted to learn. And what he kept telling me is stay in the loop. Make sure you just stay in the loop. So I was like, okay, stay in the loop so he won't forget about me. Just make sure I pop up every now and again, talk to him and all that. But really staying in the loop can go so far. Like it can go from staying in the loop around your town and making sure people know who you are and that you actually cut hair and that you're actually good at cutting hair. So that deals with marketing, very big on marketing, putting your videos on YouTube, putting them on Facebook, putting them on Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat. I use every single tool that I can on this phone, every single tool that I can. And it helps me tremendously. I mean, I get a lot of customers and clients from Facebook, their sons or daughters or something. I don't know who want to get a haircut, the dog. Whoever they think like, hey, this guy's be pretty good if I let him cut my hair. He's cheaper. He seems experienced. He's professional, even though he cuts at his house. But these type of things, they play well when you're trying to stay in the loop. You're in the loop. You're in the circle, and your face, your name is always relevant, if you will. So another tip I got about staying in the loop is I try to stay in the loop with famous barbers and networking. That's what I think of staying in the loop. It's like networking but staying relevant. So what I do all the time when I'm on Instagram, I just try to comment on a lot of the famous barbers posts. I try to like a lot of their photos. Sometimes I go on this like rant that I might call it, where I go through their page, and I haven't been on their page in a while, and I like all their posts consecutively, like in a 10-second span. So when they see it on their phone, in my head I'm picturing it, they see Mac Bless Blades, Mac Bless Blades, and they see it like 10 times in a row in like 30 seconds. So if they're looking at their phone, it's not going to be like a million people liking their picture at the same time. It could be, but the likelihood of them seeing my name 4 or 5 times in that 30-second span is way much higher than if I liked one picture and then waited a minute, liked another picture. So prime example is Chris Basio. He followed me. Shout out to Chris Basio. Man, study your YouTube videos like I'm going to school. So Chris Basio, I get on his YouTube channel. I make comments. I'm liking the video. I get on Instagram. I'm liking his pictures, videos, and I'm also commenting. I'm commenting funny stuff. I'm commenting positivity, different things that get me noticed. You want to stand out, and that's staying in the loop with people that are famous. Another example is Tyreek Jackson. I am Tyreek Jackson. If you don't know him, you must follow him. He is the GOAT in the barber industry. Now, with Tyreek Jackson, he is a very friendly, very how do you say it, down to earth guy. I'm talking about down to earth. I can tell just by his his stature, his aura about him is just like, I'm real, I'm me, I'm no better than you, and I can appreciate that. It's the type of person I want to aspire to be once I become a famous barber. But staying in the loop with him, I went from watching all his live feeds that he do, his Tyreek Tuesdays, Tyreek Talk Tuesdays. Then I go from liking all his posts to, after I'm liking all his posts, I'm sharing his posts. After I'm sharing his posts, I DM him or I say something funny on one of his videos he has, and that gets me a like, or that gets me a a funny face back or something like that. But after so long, that person is, you got to think, that person's going to see your face, see your profile, he's going to see your name all the time. And next thing you know, it's going to be in the back of his head, in his subconscious, if you will. And he'll be like, man, who is this guy? Like, why does he keep poking? He likes all my stuff. I'm going to check his page out just because. Or he might just be seeing all these likes and he goes and clicks. And next thing you know, he clicks on your profile on mistake. And now he sees your work, he sees your name, he sees what you stand for in your bio. Like, all these things play a big part of staying in the loop. Now, what my major goal is and my plan as me staying in the loop, this is actually like my journey. So I haven't really got too far with this loop, other than Tyreek Jackson followed me, Chris Basio followed me, Shannon Kraft, he's a part of Headlines out of Tampa. So I have actually a plethora of famous barbers that follow me, and it's because I stay in the loop. I'm just always around. My name is always, ringing bells. If I get, my plan is to go to a BarberCon hair show or a CT Barber Expo, and I bump into him and I talk to him and I'm like, hey, what's up, man? He gonna be like, hey, what's your name? I'm gonna say Mac Bless Blades. And the first thing that I assume to happen is be like, I heard of that name before. Or hopefully they're like, hey, you that dude from Instagram that's always on my stuff, that's always coming funny stuff. Hey, you're a funny guy. Hey, you're cool. Hey, like, I'm staying in the loop. And next thing you know, after I meet them that first time, then I meet them the second time, that's when I start the real networking. So when you're staying in the loop, you can't be afraid, you can't be scared to get out there. You got to be confident in your work. You got to keep practicing, so your time will come. It's kind of like a kid in high school, and he's a really good All-American, and what does he do? He goes to a LeBron camp. After he goes to a LeBron camp, or he gets invited to a Steph Curry camp, now his name is like ringing bells, not only in the players, but in the college coaches and the NBA coaches. So their eyes are always on you because they've heard your name so much. Some of these players, they don't have like a famous, their dad was an NBA player, so they already know their name. Some of these players like really just come up off the strength of just working hard and getting their name out there. And next thing you know, LeBron knows them and he sees them in every camp. Now they're in the All-American game, they're in the Jordan Classic game, they're in the Adidas camp, they're in the Nike camp, they're in the USA team. Like, then their names are just like clicking. And next thing you know, they're in college, and the first thing they think when they hear that name, it sounds familiar. And they're like, oh, I know that guy, he sounds familiar. Then next thing you know, they're looking at you more than they're looking at the other guy. That might be just as good, but he doesn't have your exposure. So staying in the loop is all about exposure. So I think I'll stop right there. That's probably like a great stopping point, is exposure. To wrap this whole thing about staying in the loop is exposure. So I hope you got something good out of this. I hope I really explained it as best as I could. I hope I didn't stutter a lot. If I did, I might edit it out. Probably won't. Might. Never know with me. I'm just out here making videos trying to help somebody out because I'm in the same position you are right now, most likely. I mean, I'm still in college. I still cut hair in my house. I don't have a license. See y'all next time. Make sure y'all subscribe. Make sure you like, comment if this stuff really helped and showed you some type of guidance to where you need to do, where you need to go and what you need to do. And I hope this really, helps somebody out there, because guess what? I'm staying in the loop.